Some products sold in South Africa will no longer carry the label Made in Israel. A new law that has just passed will require vendors to distinguish between products made in the West Bank, what's called Judea and Samaria, and those made in the rest of Israel. Anything that comes from the Jewish settlements will now carry the label Made in IOT, Israeli-Occupied Territories. Now, South Africa is the first country to come up with this label and to legally require it be used. That has provoked angry responses here in Jerusalem. Israeli Foreign Ministry officials say the new law is totally unacceptable and discriminatory. It brings to mind ideas of a racist nature which the government of South Africa, more than any other, should have wholly rejected. That is how the Foreign Ministry described the new law in their official response.
The discrimination is the fact that they're picking out one party of one dispute out of numerous, endless disputes around the world. And that's where the issue is. That's where the real problem lies. Not the fact that they're talking about goods made in one or another part of Israel or Israeli-controlled territory.
It's true, South Africa has not mandated new product labels for any other countries where territorial disputes exist. It has no prior record or uniform policy on the issue. Israeli officials say the new law is all about taking political sides in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. South Africa's objective, they believe, is to support an economic boycott of the Jewish settlements, a step endorsed by pro-Palestinian groups. By punishing Jewish businesses in disputed areas, they can show solidarity with the Palestinians and strengthen their own political position. South Africa, like most of the international community, considers the Jewish settlements in the West Bank illegal. Israeli officials say the law will not help foster peacemaking, quite the contrary.
This issue is one of attacking Israel and ostensibly supporting the Palestinians, is one that we've seen in various places around the world. And the truth is, the question that really should be asked is, are we into building bridges or are we into burning bridges? The South Africans have just burnt a bridge, making conflict resolution more difficult. What we're really looking for is people who are going to help us build bridges.
Officials in South Africa openly admit their labeling law will help consumers stay away from buying products made in the Jewish settlements. Defending the law, officials said it was consistent with South Africa's position that the occupied territories are not part of the State of Israel. Controversy over West Bank-made products is not new. In 2003, the EU first singled them out, ruling they were not eligible for tax breaks like products made in the rest of Israel. And in the face of domestic opposition to the Jewish settlements, the Israeli parliament set down heavy fines on citizens who boycott businesses there. But South Africa's new Made in Israeli-Occupied Territories has taken the controversy to a new level. It is a clear victory for Palestinian and pro-Palestinian groups. The Palestinian Authority officially thanked South Africa's government for passing the law. The PA and its supporters around the world would like to intensify their boycott of Jewish businesses in the West Bank. So far, that boycott has made little difference. But if South Africa's law has an effect or inspires other countries, Palestinians will also suffer.
The sad part is that the majority of the employees, of the workers in these companies, are Palestinian Arabs, who are likely to be the most affected if there is any impact.
Israel's diplomatic response was also to summon South Africa's ambassador to lodge a formal complaint. Jordana Miller, JN1, Jerusalem.